Hi, Fitz.
Hi, Christina. How
Hey.
are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. So I'm excited to talk to you about your new movie, Bring It On, Fight to the Finish.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, and I am the fitness expert from both Fitness.com and The Examiner.
Mm.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about your fitness level.
Yeah.
And you have the perfect cheerleader body, so you were cast very well for that movie.
I think something about me, I think the fact that I'm a little bit more petite and compact somehow. Early on in my life, I must have been meant to be a cheerleader in some way or some form. Maybe not in real life, but I got to do it in movies, so it was pretty perfect for this film.
Yeah, I mean, you've got nice, strong legs and a teeny waist. You really pulled it off well. So you definitely have the look. Now, what was the training like during filming?
Training was pretty intense. We had to do about 1 month of training and 5 days a week, about 12 to 14 hours a day. And we did a nice warm up in the morning. We'd run, we'd do, oh gosh, jumping jacks, sit-ups, kind of you name it, squats, all that kind of stuff that, you know, obviously our outfits are a little bit small and petite. So you definitely want to show off all the right parts the right way. And also just to keep our stamina up and to keep us looking good and feeling good. We ate lots of good proteins and stuff during lunch. And throughout the day, we would have like good snacks. And on top of that, Tony G, the choreographer, he was pretty intense. I mean, I had to learn 20 routines for the movie out of 25. So I'd say the hardest part was probably more so remembering everything compared to even just actually doing the activities. But we did learn a lot of new stuff and a lot of new stunts as well that were actually even made up, that have never even existed. But Tony G, he's pretty crazy. He wanted to really prove himself on this one, so we went for it.
Well, and were you surrounded by real cheerleaders or other actresses?
We were, well, the actresses in the movie with me that play my co-stars, some of them were just, you know, actresses with a dance background, and that was pretty, you know, we did have a lot of like just regular dance choreography in the movie. And my arch rival, she was like in amazing shape, and I'm pretty sure that she has a cheer background because she's, other than being in great shape, she just was like perfection when it came to being a cheerleader. So the rest of the team and the squads, there were 75 other people, and it was a mix of dancers and cheerleaders.
Now, did you see a significant change in your body before and after shooting the movie?
I could definitely say that, yeah. I could see a difference in my body. It was probably more solid. Whereas when I first started, not to say that I wasn't solid, but there's just a different like intensity that takes place when you're cheerleading, and you have to really like hold your form, and especially when you're being thrown up in the air, you don't want to mess up. You can't be sloppy. So I definitely saw the difference. I was more solid, I'd say.
And now your body has changed completely.
Yeah.
Because you were extremely pregnant, yes?
Yes, I'm pregnant right now. I'm expecting in about a month and a half.
Very
So,
exciting.
yeah, I would say that I've been exercising this whole time, and I should be. And I've done some exercise, but I could do better. But as soon as I'm done, I'll be hitting the gym.
Yeah. So what are your plans for getting back into shape post-pregnancy?
Well, I find for me, just like really, I love to get on the treadmill, hook up my iPod, and listen to some great music, and I just kind of go off course. I kind of, you know, incline, I run, I walk, mix it up. Nothing where I'm ever getting bored, because that's the worst. You don't want to get bored. I do a lot of squats. I love to do sit-ups, and sometimes I'll go to maybe like a Tae-Bo class or just find a really great class that I can go to. So I'll have to figure out my timing. That'll be a little different this time around, but I'm sure I've got some good people around me that'll help do a little babysitting.
Now, do you imagine you're going to be one of those celebrity moms on the cover of a magazine 6 weeks post-baby in a bikini telling everybody how easy it is?
I hope so. I hope I can do like a Heidi Klum and show up in the middle of a stage and, you know, in some lingerie like the Victoria's Secret fashion show that she did years ago. I don't know how she did it, but I have faith in myself that I can do that.
I bet you will. I bet you will. And the last thing I wanted to ask you is, you are 29.
28.
Okay, you were cast as a teenager in this movie, so clearly you're doing something right. What beauty tips do you have for other women who would love to look 10 years younger?
I would say beauty tips: drink a lot of water and laugh a lot. You know what? Laughing and not stressing yourself out too much is probably the best the best way to not, age yourself and to stay young. And I think that's, for me, probably been my answer.
Very sweet. Well, that's great advice, and I really appreciate your time, and we'll look forward to seeing your new movie, Bring It On.
Great. Thank you, Fitz.
Thanks, Christina. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care.